Hi guys, Spectre here, welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing our Archaon campaign, things are starting to spice up a bit now, because we've got fucking war on two fucking fronts, so I've committed my second army. I just hope it can reform. Oh, Zazel. I needed him to go and try and save... Looks like actually I'm going to lose two fucking allies here, because Zazel's only got the one settlement I think. If he loses that, he's dead. And then they're going to take Clan Morder out, which means they're dead. Fuck. I thought Costalton got killed. I could be thinking of another campaign. He's been killed before though, Boris Ursus, because I killed him myself. Fuckers somehow come back. That's right, take up residence in there, there's more for me to kill, have you? Land. Do me that favour and land. Where's he landed? Annoying fucking Kislevites. Hopefully did quite a bit of damage. Why is there one lone lord down there with no units? It's weird this that's going off of this for Skaven, because Skaven, as enemies go of the Empire, Dwarves, Elves, they're actually one of the smarter enemies. Because they're quite cowardly, they generally think things through tactically beforehand. Not always, but more often than not, I'd say like 70-75% of the time, they think things through. Most of their like war leaders. So it's really weird I'm acting so fucking stupid. And see, the thing is, if whoever owns Tower of Crack, if they're an enemy of mine when I come round that area, I'm just going to take it and keep it for myself. Yeah, of course, buddy. I'd like him to not die if possible. If Azazel's going to get wiped out, at least he can hold on. And if Azazel does die, maybe I can strike up a relationship then with Bailako. I'm looking to do one thing that Chaos don't normally, well, haven't had in Warhammer 1 and 2, is have allies, have trade partners. Archaon didn't, you know, destroy the world by himself. He had thousands of tribes. Well, that's the second time they've been destroyed. I'll revive them again when I get round there.
What is thy will? Such arrogance.
Fucking Ursus took them both. Dickhead.
Dominance. My magic.
There he is.
Unleash chaos.
Very little damage. Gift to Vassal.
You dare. Yes. This is wise.
Yeah. That one's complete shit. It's a fucking 10 armor. Fucking joke. That one's not bad, but not being funny, his leadership's wank anyway. Should be a lot higher than 60 for an exalted hero. And heroes and lords should have more leadership than their units. When a chosen unit's got 95 leadership, then a hero should be looking at 100. Or, you know, should be looking at more at least. Otherwise, you can't really use the encourage effect to give leadership to an enemy to an allied unit when you've got less fucking leadership. It's kind of weird. But no, having magical attacks when you've not even got a magical weapon in some cases with the extra weapon damage, that makes that like the must-have on that line. See, that one's not bad either, stand or die as a buff, but because you need training so much and you need casualty replenishment so much, it's just very invaluable. But you could take either ones of those. I won't take Chaos Gladiator.
For chaos.
Oh, Azazel's got something else somewhere. What else have you got, Azazel?
Oh, do you seek my medical expertise or to profit from it? Your
He's at war with Midland, Marienburg, Wog River Woe, Reichland, and the Ice Court. I'll get a defensive with him. 1 gold.
Take what's theirs. My fellow warlord.
You don't want no, okay.
Truce of the gods might compel me to kill.
Speak. Enter then. Are you after a drink, a fist fight, or both?
What? My fellow warlords converge.
Yeah, he's only got that, so he's about to die.
Azazel.
Don't know what else he has got. What else have you got? Says he's got 2 sons. I've got no idea what he's got. Apparently he's got something else somewhere.
Syrian's eye guides me. For chaos!
He barely took any damage at all. Need rank 7 on those, don't we? Yeah. And these need what? Rank 6. Okay.
Agreed. Mortals will quail.
It's weird as well when you don't like a system. Like, me and some of my friends are not a fan of the recruitment system for Warriors of Chaos. When you don't like it, automatically other people assume that you're struggling at playing the faction. The faction's strong. I'm not struggling at playing the faction. The faction is really, really easy to play in terms of how good they are in combat. But the recruitment system is just slow and boring. That's the problem. It's incredibly slow. If you might spend 1 or 2 turns recruiting a unit for another faction, you've got to spend that in this, running between different dark fortresses to see if you've got the units in your recruitment pool. So it's not faster, as people think, than other factions in the game. Unless you're just going to recruit everything in there and have like gifted units and whatnot. Me, I want to do a more themed one and just have an undivided army for him. I don't want marked units in here or marked demons because it's not thematic with Archaon. And also you can't go into the red tree buffing every goddamn unit. That's what rookies do. I'd like to know what he's going to do with this Lord when he gets up there. What possible difference is one Lord going to make? Needs to hope that his garrison can beat that army. In theory it should. Because the garrison's in there with exterior wall towers. Scheme ones do a lot of damage as well. And then building walls on the interior. But I'm not sure what it factors that in for an auto-resolve. I mean, with the supplies given at the start of a battle, you'd think it might factor that in to some of the things that you build. But then again, it depends on what the AI builds. They might not always build all towers. They might build some fucking walls or something stupid.
Greetings. Your abasement, please.
I don't know military alliance here yet, dude. I like the money. I like the idea of the money. Then again, should I take the money? Because you're going to die. But then again, I've got to have military alliance. And then if he does survive and he goes and declares war on weird people, I get pulled into that shit. No. I make 5,000 a turn anyway. And my friend Jimmy was saying last night, most of his campaigns he's seen Belako get his ass kicked, well, Belako's doing okay in this one. Seeing the Wargrove of Woe fight the Empire is so good, because essentially it's two good guys. Just too fucking narrow-minded and stupid to fucking think, oh right, there's a greater enemy. And there's no end time shit anymore with Shield of Civilization, where all the good guys got alliances really easily when Archaon showed up. How'd you level up again? Whoa, his damage, holy crap. It's annoying that he hasn't got armor piercing though for a hero. I think pretty much every melee based hero and melee based lord should have armor piercing. Pretty much standard. Because they're better than most of the regular troops, they're going to hit harder, do a lot more damage. The casters shouldn't, but the heroes definitely should. Be it like a Goblin Chieftain, Black Hawk, Big Boss, Warrior Priest, Skaven Assassin, they should all have armor piercing. What the hell is that?
Tempests and fire. Moving.
Another glitch with the game.
Ready. Forward.
A move there.
Slaughter.
So he might be tempted to go and attack that. It's almost like every now and then my cursor lags for some reason. Got no idea what's causing it. I'll just put it down to it being a beta. So it only happens in this Total War game. It's got to be like an optimization thing. Don't know why it does it. And again. Or it might be because I've got an outdated save file doing this campaign. But tough shit. I'm not starting from fucking turn 1 when I'm at turn 101. Bugger that.
The spoilers come. I am the chosen of the gods.
Stone. Okay. Actually, I'm going to test something a second. I just want to test with his Demon Hood if a thing comes on here. If I do that, and I click OK. Right, so there's nothing on the bar. So he does get 20% more physical. It's just I wanted to see if he was affected by the winds of magic. Doesn't look like he does, because it's not got. You normally have two little like metal bits across here, or grey bits. But when you fall below a certain threshold of magic, you'd lose half your physical resistance as a demon. Looks like he's the exception to the rule. Maybe demon princes are as well. If you elevate a chaos lord to a demon prince.
There'll be a reckoning.
Because technically the warriors of chaos army, they're not in a demons of chaos army. Which is kind of weird. Don't care about that. I'm not putting any points into magic because magical tree is just a hodgepodge of all over the place. I mean, Kindle Flame's good, Burning Head's okay. It's really good against unarmoured units, but it's not very good against armoured units. And then he's not got the rest of the Law of Fire. So he's missing out on the bombardment spell, which is really fucking strong. And then he's got that vortex instead. The vortex isn't a problem, because you're just losing the fire vortex for the death vortex. So that's not a big concern. Whatever it is, or is it shadow? I don't fucking know. It's one of them. But either way, it's a vortex. So that's not an issue. That'll do a lot of damage and move randomly. But you usually have the bombardment spell there for fire. Now you have got Searing Doom here, or whatever it's called. Yeah. But that is not as good as the fire bombardment spell. So I'm just not going to put any points into it. And because you've obviously got to keep your magic high, if you go into certain regions and your magic's low, you might have to go into channeling stance or whatever they've got. So by not having any magical users in my army, I haven't got that drawback. I can just keep pushing right forward. So I'm just going to max out all his combat abilities, and then I might max this out down here. So I've got more chance of stealing some of the magical items and getting more post-battle loot. Because there's nothing else I need in the red tree. The units that I'm taking are all buffed already. Just a matter of just chunking his stats up now. I'm 20% more physical. where he can't lose it, which makes him better against non-magical units. Most legendary lords will get rid of that, but against units and lords and heroes that haven't, it's another 20% defense. How many settlements have you got, Malice? Angbart, what? They've given me -12 for broken treaties with Goramadni tribe. I didn't break treaties, they were annihilated. They were taken out by the Kislevites. That classes it as broken treaties? They need to fix that. I didn't break any fucking treaties.
Godmaker. You are either brave or a fool. I think the latter.
The problem with you is, you think too much. It says he's still got 5 settlements. How have you got 5 settlements? Weird thing is that fortress that's up there is not a dark fortress. The city one. It's a just a normal city. For some weird reason. You'd think all the cities in the Chaos Waste would be a dark fortress. Especially considering you've got ones like Prague there. Have I really got to go back there and stop him as he's trying to reclaim his homeland again? What is it with this fucking guy? I'll take that dark fortress first, because I can start it building.
What could you possibly offer me?
No, Malice, because you can't be trusted. Because you're a backstabbing dickhead. Is he besieging Prague by himself? Fucking idiot. What is he doing? What? One Skeevan there just going, besieging Prague by himself. They've got a full garrison and an army inside it. That's a ballsy fucking rat. They bring somebody like Thanquol into the game as well as a Skaven. I'm not a Skaven player myself, but if they bring someone like Thanquol in, Thanquol could be placed literally fucking anywhere. Because the guy's been all over the place. He's been in the Chaos Waste, he's been in Hell Pit, he's been in Skaven Blight, he's been in Lustria, he's been in Naggarond, he's been in Cathay, he's been all over the fucking world. I think he even went to Nagashizar at one point as well, or near that area. Because you'll learn about some of his exploits through Gotrek and Felix novels, but he has been fucking everywhere. But there's like little snippets in White Dwarf magazines from Games Workshop themselves of like little short stories of Thanquol, or him like talking about distant locations. You even see some of them in the game. They have like little parts they've taken out. What is she doing with that fortress? Just take it already, for fuck's sake. It's got a shitty Kislev garrison. That's about as much fight as a wet paper bag. I was actually going to suggest that. If you can go help them, that'd be really good. Don't leave your city, you idiot! His army's trash though, to be fair. What's it with all the wars failing lately? Right, so that's complete. But it hasn't locked it out. Nice, right, in which case then do that. We'll have to give generation next. Nice. Very nice. Oh, what the fuck?
Forward unto slaughter!
It is treason to command me. I serve Kislev, no other.
I managed to go back there and stop him.
Only Ursul.
His armor looks shit as well, to be completely honest.
The gods direct me. Are you a god?
What the fuck?
This was expected.
That one's upgrading to full, that one's upgrading to full. So it's just this one. And that's just for the more money, really. It's 10% more fever. Ooh. Could take that. Because 5% physical, but then 25% missile resist. Which will be good when he's on a Chaos Dragon. Since it has become a big fucking target.
A glorifying act.
It's that one, wasn't it? Yeah.
A glorifying act. Yes, my ruinous powers.
Don't need Path to Glory on you, do I? Oh shit, is that what did I untick it? I unticked it. Fuck. Yeah, 'cause on him I've got it ticked. Lose a battle and survive to get a 5% ward save. Why? See, you've got to rethink these things, you really have. No
Yes, my ruinous powers.
losing battles to get fucking things, you bellends. Battles fought personally. No defeats as of yet.
They will be dominated.
Slaughter the sheep.
Deal with him. Yeah, so we'll go down here. We'll get... We'll get these and get that. And then we'll go on to the corn one. And then we'll do the Zinch one last.
No higher power than I.
Oh yeah, I need to recruit an army for that guy, don't I? See what sort of armor we can get you. That's lucky. I can still keep the load and some key units. I don't plan on keeping all of it. It's just so we can fend off Boris, so I ain't got to send Archaon back. Looks like Zarina's going to fight Festus. At least she's going that direction. Oh, and I saw something incredible overnight. I fucking can't believe it. Considering as well that now when you reach a certain level you just get your quest given to you for your unique purple items. And then you've just got to fight and win the battle. Obviously the AI like auto wins any battle. Because I've seen Scarbrand we use purple axes on like turn 10. And I will tell you right now, that is probably one of, if not the hardest quest battle in the game. And you're fighting end game units. You cannot beat it with an early game army. It is literally impossible. If you take bloodletters and stuff in there, they will fucking kill you. Because you've got to fight essentially one full army at the top of Khorne just split into two. And then you've got to fight a full army of Nurgle that comes on with decent troops as well. And you do not beat it with an early game army. It is not possible. But it was turn 79, and I saw the Emperor in Kislev, and the Emperor had only got his starting purple sword. He'd not got any of his other items. Whenever I used to see the Emperor in Warhammer 2, by like turn 15 he'd got both his purples. And by both his purples, I mean his Silver Seal and Galmaraz, and then he's usually given the other sword to like another character. But I do like it. I do like that as a quality of life change. Just give them the quest battle. You don't have to do like 4, 5, 6 fucking things in an annoying chain. Is it what we call like? I'd rather get relations with Kolek personally. Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, what? What's Festus purple? This back go. The Taken Tower crack. But Azazel's still around. But I'm guessing whatever Azazel's got is probably going to be a minor settlement. He's got that. The Crimson Harvest. See, this at the moment, to be fair, is actually quite thematic of chaos. Because they're all fighting amongst themselves, rather than unifying. And being like, I'm an evil guy, you're an evil guy. You know what, those people over there, they're good guys. They'll try and kill us regardless. So why don't we put our differences aside and kill them? And then once they're all dead, we can then go back to fighting each other. But no. Common sense apparently eludes the forces of evil. Sometimes it eludes good guys as well, like allying together, where they get a bit finicky about it. But it's like, well, if you just because that person's land's getting hit first, if they get through his lands and leave them a ruin, they're coming to your lands next. And how it works with chaos is, they're not weakened by having fought through that person's land, because they're going to draw more tribes and more attention to their victories. So they're going to have more troops and more battle experienced troops. So by the time they get to you, it's 10 times worse. They need to stop them early on. You don't let them get steam. If they start getting momentum, you got a big fucking problem. I've told them to go that way to fight him, and they're still going that way. No! Clan Morder. Tyrion's got Sword of Cain, oh dear. Right, what I do need to do is then... Yes, that's bad to say. Yeah. Attack him.
I am the chosen of the gods. You will fail.
I think that's a river. So I want to get towards this bridge so I can get straight in there and attack it. Well, Hell Pit's not a dark fortress.
Oh yeah.
But obviously it is a city, so... I wonder if I can reawaken the Skaven when I get there. Probably can't.
Never stop. Kill them all.
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
Destruction.
Why did that send me up there?
Moving now. A glorifying act.
Oh yeah, that, yes. Looks like these aren't linked. If they're linked, usually they unlock at the same level. So you can get both, because that one buffs the Lord. The Paragon of Ruin is crap. 5% charge bonus and immune to psychology. What the fuck? But that is really good.
I am pleased.
Forbidden.
My eldritch winds, yes. Move.
Ah,
Forward
here
and
they
to
are.
slaughter.
So how many has he got now? He's got 3. So it's all those 3. I thought he said he had 5 beforehand. So he's got Forest of Decay, which is not a Dark Fortress, so I can gift that to the Tongue. He's got a Dark Fortress here for these guys. So I can take that, then Blighted Grove.
Bring that, to be honest. I'd rather be raiding. But you have my time.
Vassal of the Decadent Host. I'm suddenly strength rank 2. My strength rank has been ass like most of the game. Where's what's his face? Where is he?
I bow only to the bear.
Fucking Ursus. He's gone back.
Bring ruin. Your defiance is noted.
There is stuff there to recruit, I just don't want to do it yet. I need the money, that's all.
Spread ruin on them. This is wise.
That one. Campaign line of sight.
My magic is yours. Of course.
I want a Chaos Saucer for every army, so they can scout ahead.
Excellent. For chaos.
I'm going to leave him with that 10 stack. I'm going to leave him there. Because I'm sure as hell not disbanding these. And I'm not disbanding the Chaos Knights. I might disband these. In fact, I will disband them.
Your demise is certain.
I'll disband them and I'll keep the good units. And then what I'll do is I'll eventually get him roaming through the Chaos Waste, recruiting units as he goes. And he can already get a unit of Chaos Knights in here and Aspiring Champions. So they're already in that pool. Yeah, I just want to make sure I've got enough money coming in, because one thing people underestimate in this game a lot, all the time, is you need to be able to build stuff up to then make more money. Can't do it yet, it's in 3 turns, so for the time being put that on. Stand by Jin. No, can't do anything there yet, can we? It's all been done. I just didn't want Ursus retaking the province I took off him at the start and becoming a pain in the arse over there. If he stays over on this side, it's fine. I just don't want him on that side. Because then it becomes really fucking annoying. I want to push all the enemies out of that area. And then I can just focus on coming down here. See, if he's coming this way, that's fine. His army's dog shit, it's full of fucking archers. They're just gonna get rowed down by Chaos Knights. Like lambs to the slaughter. I've killed Thorgrim Grudgebearer in my multiplayer campaign online with that many different Goblin Great Shamans now and Skarsnik that I've got 150% research rate, because you get 10% research from killing Thorgrim, and because I've got it on like 5 different armies, I've got shitloads of research. Oh, we'll blow 100 factions. Although other night we went down to 97 and then went back up to 99. So 2 factions got re-emerged. But that's a bloody big ship. Fucking hell. Upper Cecil's got a good army in that one. Because last time he was in was shit. He's got plagues everywhere. It's a fucking plagued wasteland. Hey, they've took off. Hey, he saved himself against Belacor. He's like, nope. Problem is, though, he hasn't got a Dark Fortress. And a Warriors of Chaos faction without a Dark Fortress has got no income. And they can't really recruit any units, because the only thing that I think a basic province gives to you is Marauders. Fucking hell. Throggy. What the fuck? As with during war against Belacor, Varg, Vanna Heimlings, Saul, and Nagelfarlings. But I'm on 4 of these in Norskins and he's only paying me 1,000? How about get fucked? It's during wars against that many factions, it should be like 3,000 per faction, minimum. And probably 10,000 Belacor. Here, join my wars for 1,000. I don't want to be at war with Norskins. I want to try and make them allies. I want to be at war with the good guys. Is she going to take that fucking thing today? So I can kill that guy on my turn because he's already run. What are they doing up there? Having a fucking circle jerk. That guy's called Odin? As I got destroyed. Yazag.
My prayers are answered.
Well, I know where his shit is anyway. Come down here. He's up there raiding them. Fucking nerd.
True chaos awaits. Good. Now we see.
Futile.
The goddess forbids it.
Are you a god?
It's 10 grand. Jesus. Then again, I'm not building anything else for at least 2 turns, which is that, which is also 10 grand.
I move with fate decrees.
You stay there. He's not costing me a lot, so that's fine. It's quite shocking though, it's 1,318 for 5 units. Oh fuck, does it upgrade in 2 turns? I don't know, it needs tier 4. It's fine, it's going to be a minute. Ah, hi dickhead. I like raiding my vassal, do you? I raid your fucking soul, you son of a bitch.
There'll be a reckoning.
Shit. It's as close as I can get. I don't want to take attrition. Unless... Does... Ah! Does work. Okay, that's fine. That'll put us closer. Garrison yourself up in there, buddy. Gives me somebody else to kill. Oh look, Ursus is coming. He's on his way. Oh. Is it different now that I'm attacking you? Fucking dickhead.
Slaughter the sheep.
Chaos awaits.
There we go. Yeah, I've had to recruit more orders on that second army. I don't want to do it on the third army. So, with this, I plan on getting rid of this once those Marauder Horse Masters in the second army are Chaos Knights. And then I'm going to take that one. And get more experience for the units that I actually give a shit about. Yeah. Surprisingly, even though I've got minus 300 souls a turn, I've not dropped below 10,000 and stayed below it. My battles have obviously been keeping me above it.
My favor.
Posterous.
The garrison on there is not very good. I mean, they have got a sorceress and they've got 1 unit of shades.
Beneath.
Oh, bollocks. It's 1 turn off for going tier 5 as well.
Futile.
But with the army in there and a 6 stack coming up behind it, that's 21 units. That's a fight, that is, definitely. It's definitely a fight to be had there. Right, I'm going to leave this part here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, drop a subscription. Or if you're one of my current viewers who aren't subscribed, hit that sub button for me. Help me grow the channel. Take care everyone, have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next video.